Contracts have been the biggest topic of discussion this season for Liverpool fans. Thankfully, Mo Salah has signed an extension, and it looks as though Van Dijk will do the same. However, there is still players who could do with an extension in the near future to put fans' minds at rest. In today's video, we have some huge Liverpool news as a player is set to agree a new deal. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Bournemouth left-back Milos Kerkez is attracting the interest of at least 4 clubs ahead of the summer transfer window, with Liverpool chief among those. Kerkez has been widely reported as a primary target for Liverpool heading into the summer, with the Hungarian at the forefront of their list of left-back targets. While a deal worth in the region of £45 million has been seen as a foregone conclusion by some, there is no suggestion at this stage that talks have been opened with Bournemouth. And according to well-connected journalist David Ornstein, speaking to NBC Sports this week, Liverpool are not alone in pursuing the 21-year-old. Man City, AC Milan and Napoli are named as other suitors for Kerkez, who made his 35th appearance of the season for Bournemouth in Monday night's 1-0 win over Fulham. At face value, it would appear as though Liverpool are the most attractive destination of those clubs, particularly as Kerkez has already spent time with AC Milan before heading to the Premier League via the Netherlands. But it demonstrates the strong position Bournemouth could be in during any negotiations over a player who has 2 goals and 6 assists from left-back this term. The same cannot be said of centre-back Dean Huijsen, who is also a target for Liverpool, with a £50 million release clause simplifying talks over the 20-year-old Spain international. And while the Reds have also been credited with an interest in Bournemouth's match winner on Monday night, winger Antoine Semenyo, Ornstein has suggested he is less likely to depart. Noting interest from Man United, the journalist explained that the Cherries would be seeking a club record fee in excess of the £65 million received from Spurs when they sold Dominic Solanke last summer. And given the expectation is that Bournemouth would only sell 2 of those 3 players, Semenyo seems the least realistic departure. In a previous update for The Athletic, Ornstein described earlier reports of interest in Huijsen as accurate, adding that Liverpool hold firm interest and are one of 3 leading contenders along with Chelsea and Arsenal. Newcastle and Spurs are also interested, and those 5 clubs have all held meetings or conversations with Huijsen's camp. Any move for the 20-year-old, considered one of the best young centre-backs in world football and already a standout in the Premier League, would be made smoother by that £50 million release clause. Interestingly, Ornstein notes this in particular as something we've seen Liverpool capitalise on in the past. Liverpool signed both Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai 2 years ago after learning of release clauses in their contracts at Brighton and RB Leipzig, while Ibrahima Konate was also brought in from Leipzig by the same method in 2021. In some huge Liverpool contract news, Liverpool goalkeeper Vítězslav Jaros is not understood to be seeing out the final weeks of his contract before leaving, despite previous claims it was due to expire. Jaros, the 23-year-old stopper who made his senior debut for Liverpool earlier this season, has been regularly included in lists of players whose deals run out in 2025. His contract situation was considered a low-profile concern beyond those of Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold, owing to claims from Transfermarkt. But the Czech is not set to leave on a free transfer at the end of the season, having agreed a new contract with the club upon his loan move to Sturm Graz at the start of 2024. His updated contract was included in the FA's list of agent transactions between February 2024 and February 2025 this week, with it understood that his terms run beyond this summer. It remains to be seen if Jaros will stay at Liverpool, however, with an overhaul underway in their goalkeeping ranks ahead of a busy transfer window. With Georgi Mamardashvili set to arrive from Valencia, there is expected to be at least 1 departure from Arne Slot's crop of senior goalkeepers. Kelleher's desire for regular starting football is attracting interest from a number of clubs, including Bournemouth, and with the Irishman's deal running out in 2026, a sale is highly likely. But after spending the 2024/25 campaign as number 3 behind Alisson and Kelleher, there is also a strong chance Jaros will be pushing for first-team football elsewhere. In agreeing new terms with the academy graduate just over a year ago, however, Liverpool will know they are in a stronger position when it comes to negotiations with any suitors. The FA's documents confirm that 7 other contracts were updated over those 12 months, including fellow goalkeeper Harvey Davies. Speaking in February, Slot looked ahead to next season and the prospect of working with 4 very good keepers, including Jaros. What next season will bring, we will see, he told reporters. We've bought a goalkeeper and sent him on loan, and next season we will have Alisson, Kelleher, Jaros and Mamardashvili. 4 very good keepers. They will be under contract and we will see how it works out. Jaros came off the bench for his senior bow in the 1-0 Premier League win over Crystal Palace in October, following injury to Alisson before starting the 3-2 win over Brighton in the Carabao Cup 4th round later that month. Finally, Liverpool will be able to take in a proper pre-season this summer beyond their lucrative tour of Asia, after a tricky first preparation under Arne Slot. The club have already confirmed 2 friendlies in the Far East as part of their warm-up for a 2025-26 campaign that will see them defend the Premier League title. Slot's side will face AC Milan in Hong Kong on July 26th before heading to Japan to face J1 League side Yokohama F. Marinos at the Nissan Stadium on July 30th. Beyond that, the Reds' schedule for the summer is as yet unknown, though further domestic and Europe-based are likely to be arranged. Liverpool will also spend an extended period at the AXA training centre, likely from the beginning of pre-season, before heading abroad for a training camp. Virgil van Dijk, speaking after the 2-1 win over West Ham on Sunday, explained the benefits of a proper pre-season as he prepares for the announcement of his new 2-year contract. Take it all the way back to last summer, El didn't have a proper pre-season, he told reporters, including the Mail's Lewis Steele. I think I came in on the Monday before we played Sevilla in a friendly at Anfield, and I played 90 minutes straight away. Then the following week it was Ipswich, and then you're just back into it. You don't have time to work on what the manager really wants in terms of a training camp. This year there is a training camp and there is time for the team to work on what the manager wants, and I think that will then improve the team. There are still so many things to improve, but we shouldn't forget the quality that the Premier League possesses because we see it. I think a proper pre-season would definitely help the club in order to be even more consistent than we already have been. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.